Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Mind the Gap. So today we are going on a walk through the jungle because we're in a rainforest at like a treehouse place. It's actually really cool. We got hammocks on the balcony. It was like we got in at dark. It was like 8:30, so at like midnight, well not midnight, like 11 o'clock, I was out on my balcony. How you doing? Just chilling, in the hammock in the middle of the night in the rainforest in Australia. It's crazy when I say that out loud. It's like, am I really, like, honestly, this whole year, I know this is going to be kind of a long intro, and I apologize in advance. You can just skip over me getting all sappy and shit if you don't want, but, like, this whole year has been, I missed the place I was supposed to turn. This whole year has been like, wait, where the frick? I'm lost. I was talking to the camera and not paying attention to where I was going. This whole year has just been amazing, man. Like, I can't believe I've done half the stuff I do. Like, I go back through this vlog and I'll watch some of the videos, and it's like, damn, I was really there, and I really did all that stuff. And it's just like I can't wrap my head around the fact that I've done all this stuff. It's crazy. But like, yeah. Anyways, so today, like I said, we're going on a tour through the jungle. Gonna be walking through thigh-high water at some point, so I got water shoes in my bag, and it is very humid here. I'm just walking and I'm sweating. Just like home, right? Just like DC. Anyways, yeah, before we get into this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because it does actually mean a lot to us to see the channel grow. It's growing very slowly. We're at like 47 subscribers, which is nothing to write home about, but I really appreciate seeing that number just slowly creep up, and every time one of you hits that button, it just makes me happy. But yeah, guys, let's get right into this video.
We arrived at Silky Oaks Lodge last night, and this morning we woke up to the most breathtaking view. These tree houses are absolutely stunning. Each one has a private balcony, complete with a hammock where you can relax and take in the sounds of nature. From our balcony, we can hear the gentle rush of the Mossman River below, which adds to the peaceful, serene atmosphere. It's like living in a dream, surrounded by lush greenery and the vibrant life of the rainforest. Staying here really makes you feel connected to nature while enjoying all the comforts of a luxurious escape. The Treehouse restaurant is a dream. You're dining literally in the treetops with panoramic views of the rainforest all around. The menu is packed with fresh local ingredients that really capture the flavors of the region. Every meal feels like a celebration of tropical and native produce expertly prepared. The breakfast spread alone is something to rave about, and the dinners, absolutely top-notch. And then there's the bar, perched up high with views that make it hard to leave. Their cocktails are inspired by the local surroundings with fresh herbs and fruits that add a special touch to each drink. Whether you're sipping on a tropical cocktail or enjoying a glass of fine wine from the region, it's the perfect way to relax after a day of exploring the beauty around us. This place really offers the perfect blend of adventure, luxury, and nature. And the food and drinks are definitely part of the magic here.
So we're in Golden Orb. That's the treehouse we're staying in. There's a gecko on this side. And we'll be going down the path. We'll go down the corner, and Ethan's house is here. Nope, it's not Ethan. That's 21. He's in 22. That's Ethan's house. Kokabura. He's in Kokabura.
Yeah.
You ready?
Let me put pants on.
Let me see your house.
Let me put pants on.
That's Kokabura. Kokabura. Don't know what that means, but this is Ethan's place. It's got a fan. It's got a hammock like everybody else. Here's your key. What do you want me to put it here?
Just grab it there. Yeah, I know my bag's a mess.
Yeah, you're very well packed. I can see that. Like very organized. Really?
You know what? After like the third place, I was just kind of like, fuck it. So. You hear that? He thinks do-rags is stupid.
Do-rags are stupid.
Today is going to be an exciting day. We're about to meet some locals who are going to show us how they traditionally search for food in this incredible environment.
Skills, dude.
We're going to learn how to throw a spear to hunt for fish,
That one?
a skill that has been passed down for generations.
Finger at the back. Here, come over here, guys. Grab one of these.
Not only that, but we'll also be foraging for snails and oysters
You gotta act
along
like
the
you're
coast.
hungry. You'll go well.
Show us your skills.
Yeah. Step into it like you're throwing a rock. Flick at it.
That one got away. Let's see if you're gonna eat tonight. That was terrible, dude.
Play baseball or anything?
Nah, I play basketball.
Yeah. Pick your wrist.
Here, hold this. I'll show you. All right, actually, you'll probably be good at this. I do it.
Come up to the line. What was the name of it?
May I have one?
Yes, for sure.
Step into it.
But come up to the line.
You're hungry, you'll go right. There you go.
Shoot straight.
Not bad.
We gotta use two hands.
Yeah. We don't have to.
Yeah, put the finger right on the back, Matt.
All the way to that.
Right at the back.
Right here.
Yep.
And then throw it like that.
Step into it. Flick at it.
There you go.
You did it.
Ah, closer than me.
It's a unique opportunity to connect with the land and the culture here in ways that few people get to experience.
We'll back
Does it be cool in 360?
Definitely. We can't even do that.
Oh, nice going over now.
Yeah, because they are.
Because I was
The way
going like that. You got to do the arc. That's what I just want to.
You don't have to, but the way.
But it sort of takes a minute.
You get it. You get it.
We're building something here, people. Look. But I've got to get Oh! 10 points.
After our spear throwing practice, we'll be heading out on a walkabout, where we'll search for fish and put our new skills to the test. The tour we're on offers an amazing chance to explore the Kukuyalanji people's environment, learning about the different foods and natural medicines available in this region.
When your eye swells up to the size of a.
Feels like an eye drop.
Does it?
So this is the fruit of that tree that I don't remember the name of because I'm terrible with names.
Beach lettuce.
Beach lettuce. But it's, they said that they used to use it as eye drops for if your eyes were ever red or swelled up, you could drop a piece of this in your eye.
Skin wrap? Skin wrap. So if you get any sunburns, sun irritations, if your skin's overheating, wrap this around, put that on, it'll cool your body temperature back down, cool your skin down, stop you from getting sun blisters. They're your little skin wraps.
Oh,
I don't get burnt.
so I need to prune that whole tree to cover myself, huh?
Pretty much. Yeah, these guys grow very quickly, so it doesn't really matter. You can take out a whole bunch and they would refill in about half a year. It doesn't take long for it to grow.
Alright.
Keep going, guys.
Interesting stuff.
Cool.
Skin wraps. You gotta smile out here. Alright, we're gonna go spear some fish and some crabs and whatever we find that's alive on the beach. Well, that's edible. And Ethan, he's got throwing stick on the spear. Let's see. That was terrible. All these mangrove trees that are growing out of here. Wow, this mud is warm.
And they'll feed here.
But this is low tide and there's going to be no stingrays.
Yeah, but there will be in the lagoon. So when you walk around, you got to be careful. Sorry.
You gotta shovel your feet, right?
Yeah, move your feet, drag your feet.
So what are these things?
These are a pile of sand that's produced by a worm that cleans the sand. So when you walk around, you see this little worm tongue. He'll pick up all the sand, suck it down, clean it, spit it out at the end. And that's what it creates. When it's in the water, it's kind of smoothing out.
How big are those worms?
They get up to about a foot long.
Yeah. So is he getting nutrients out of the sand?
Yeah, it just feeds on all the nutrients and bacteria.
Okay.
Cleans the sand, that's all you clean sand there.
Yeah, it looks very clean.
All this is all silts and runoff and pretty much build up of bacteria and that. When you get out, you will start to see like appearances like I don't know, fungi or mold or moss that's growing on the top of the silt. Yeah, if you poke it about 3 or 4 times and you hit something hard, it's a crab. No, that's not a hole. That there is too deep. It's too small, too skinny. That'll be in a big wide hole. Crabs we're looking for, guys, are about this big. Nothing smaller than that. Yeah. Anything smaller than that is too small. Yeah, holes like that, but you'll see
Are those crabs?
And they don't like take damage from
Oh.
bodies.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's trying to pretend to be dead.
Wow.
Don't get stabbed.
They look like spiders.
Yeah, they look like little, they feel like little spiders.
There they are.
Oh, that's a big one.
Did I get
He's
one
got,
bigger one?
he might
Yeah,
be
they
able to.
get generally pretty big.
They
But
don't care.
not
though.
big enough to eat, so we don't eat them. And they filter feed on all the nutrients inside the sand. Bases of your trees, the bigger trees, you'll get bigger oysters. More of an untouched area, you get your giant oysters. These are little scavenger snails, but they feed on the little fungus and algae that grows on your mangrove.
So they're the ones we want. When they're orange around the bottom there, they're feeding on a different algae, so they'll make you throw a little bit at you when you eat them. Same thing, just feeding on something different.
When you're walking around, you'll see little bits of water that spurt out.
When does it start coming back in?
It will come in around 4, 5. So it gives about good for 3 hours, 4 hours. Once it does come in, it'll take about 7 hours to go back out. 6 hours to go back out. Once it goes out, it gives us about another 4.
What have you found so far?
We found all your cockle shells and just your periwinkles. Your little periwinkles and your cockle shells. There guys here, if you get any fine sand in it, it'll make a black pearl. It has a black corner. If that fine sand gets stuck in that black corner, it will adapt that colour and form the black pearl.
15 minutes. But so far we haven't been able to find anything. Found some oysters, some starfish, some hermit crabs, a few things here and there, but none. We didn't find any big crabs. No fish. Hey mate, look at that mate.
Hey, fight! Fight!
Let's let him be. I have my shoes somewhere. Oh, okay, thank you. Hey, where's this water coming from?
Fresh water from underneath the ground.
Oh,
Water will run from the township, from Muslim Gorge, underneath the township, and then come out here where the beach is.
wow.
All in your mangroves, you get freshwater streams that will come out. Look at this water. But more of a brackish water. It's not too fresh.
Starfish? Whoa.
Starfish, yeah, he just showed me. Hold up. You can see all of his little down on the bottom.
How long can they be out of water and be okay?
They're fine. They will dig themselves down. But hold it. If you see their mounds, I sort of just kick them off. Ooh,
What was, oh, it's still in there.
yeah, it's got hermit crab. So that one there, we call him moon shell. Got a hermit crab in him.
Yeah.
So at the moment it's not the original. It usually has a slug in it. When it has the slug, it changes with the phases of the moon. So when it's white, it means that we're coming onto a full moon, and then once it goes through, it starts going, like the colours start slowly fading from quarter
Seriously?
to half to and then it turns fully black for your new moon, and then
So originally there was a slug in front.
yeah.
So the slug got eaten by this crab?
All it's just died. A lot of things out here that die, hermit crabs will move in and make their homes out of. Yeah,
It's coming out.
yeah, it's coming out.
Does he bite?
Might give you a little nip. I'm not. Usually scared little things. It's quick though.
So does he ever come out of the house?
Hey?
Does he ever come out of the shell?
Yeah. He will come out when he wants to transfer to a new. If there no more, he'll travel around till he finds a nice big shell.
Lots of interesting stuff out here, man.
Lovely little shell for making jewellery, that one.
Yeah, what's in that?
That one usually has a slug in it. We call them carry shell. It tastes a little bit like calamari, the meat that you get out of that. When this tide's a little bit higher, if we caught the tide a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
that's why we're walking through these pools. You might see their little tracks, but I haven't seen any yet. Usually back there a little bit more.
There's something in it.
Hey?
Isn't there?
Yeah, a little hermit crab in there now.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. Like
Same thing, they jump
Yep,
in.
same like that one. Yep, there's a little cracked up, a little old. That
Yeah.
one. Get the name olive shell because they look a little bit like an olive, and they vary in heaps of different colours from green to brown to black. Pull it back out and you're going to be shredding up everything.
Those bones are ivory?
Yep, ivory bones, these ones. No marrow, nice heavy bone. So those ones there, good for making jewelry and stuff. I've got a little bit bigger one than that. Obviously no more. Turtles aren't.
After our spear hunting and foraging adventure came to an end, we had the chance to sit down with our guides and dive deeper into the local culture. We learned about the different animals the Kuku-Yalanji people traditionally used for food and how they sustainably lived off the land. It was fascinating to hear about the various tools they've used for generations, each designed with a specific purpose, whether it's hunting, gathering, or preparing food. The knowledge passed down is connected to the natural environment, showing the deep respect they have for both the land and its wildlife. This experience really gave us an appreciation for the skills and wisdom that have allowed the Aboriginal people to thrive here for thousands of years. It's not just about survival, it's a way of life that's in harmony with the environment, something we could all learn from. Stay tuned for more from this incredible journey.
So we just got back from our little walk, our thing.
Yeah.
They taught us how to spear fish, but it was low tide, so there weren't actually any fish to spear.
Yeah, we didn't find any crabs either.
Nah, no crabs
No
to
fish,
spear.
no crabs. There were little crabs that were swimming around.
But
We
nothing-
found some starfish.
Nothing big enough to actually, spear and cook up.
Yeah,
But we found a lot of shellfish that we cooked up. They were good.
yeah, in the mangrove.
I don't know. I had fun. Dude showed me how to throw a spear really far.
Yeah. But anyway, we found oysters. We found some snails, which were good. They cooked up in some butter.
Yeah, like garlic and butter.
Garlic and butter.
On one
And
of
there
those
was this
portable
local bread
burners.
that they make. That was awesome. We enjoyed that very much.
Yeah, it was also really cool because it taught us a lot about like the actual culture
Yes.
of like the hunting and how they went out and forested
right.
for food and stuff. And look who's here.
We ran into the madam.
This morning, we woke up to the incredible sights and sounds of the rainforest right from our treehouse balcony at Silky Oaks Lodge. One of the experiences we have had here is the guided rainforest tour, and it all begins with a traditional blessing. Before setting off on the tour, we were welcomed with a smoking ceremony, an ancient ritual used by the Aboriginal people to cleanse and protect. The smoke, created from burning native plants, is believed to ward off bad spirits and bring positive energy for the journey ahead. The rainforest tour itself is absolutely magical. As we walked through the ancient forest, our guide shared incredible knowledge about the native plants, trees, and wildlife that thrive here. We learned about bush medicines, how the local Aboriginal people have used the forest's resources for thousands of years, and the deep connection they have to this land. The guide also explained the significance of certain areas within the forest, which are considered sacred. The landscape is lush and alive, with towering trees, vibrant ferns, and the constant sound of the rainforest around us.
Beautiful milky pot. So the canoes that we made here, that we utilized in open ocean and open riverside, had outriggers on it. So it helped us balance while we're hunting. So we're the only tribe in North Queensland here to have canoes with outriggers on it. Now this beautiful tree, the milky pond, when it flowers, that's when the tree kangaroos come out. Because they love the leaves of the flowering milky pond.
Not at the moment because they are nocturnal, but when it's flowering, the milky part, that's when they come out. And they'll be up in the canopy eating the beautiful leaves that is flourishing.
You really feel immersed in nature, and with each step, you gain a greater understanding of the balance and beauty of this ancient ecosystem. This tour, it's more than just a walk through the forest. It's an opportunity to connect with a culture that has thrived here for millennia.
The hook boomerang is actually utilized to actually break ankles of kangaroos and wallabies. When you utilize it, you have to use it with a force. Now the returning boomerang, never utilized in the rainforest. You're actually waiting for a couple of days if you do. But only along the beach, because it actually knocks out birds mid-flight, such as parrots, pigeons, geese, ducks that we hunt for. So that's what the boomerang was utilized for. The shield, mainly in battle as a defensive tool, but the ladies, part of the tribe, will utilize it as a gathering tray or breakfast, lunch or dinner tray. So it's a multi-purpose tool, the shield. So quite heavy, so if you want to have a hole, pass that around. Now that's only a baby version. The shield, we touching the floor. So there's different sizes that we make. And the long wooden sword, also a battle tool, but never takes any body parts off the opponent. Only knocking them out, bruising them and breaking limbs. Another term, just settling the argument. And what they did, the ancestors here, when they did go into battle, they heat both edges up near a fireside. So more impact, more potential out of the wooden sword. And more force as it go down on attacking their opponents. Separated between the seasons we had here, which we had 6. So summer and dry come as together. So that's 2 wet season, autumn, spring, winter. So migrated between those 6 seasons, the clan groups, in a boundary that marked out by the chief. So if they was going to go into another area to migrate, they have to get their chief to get permission from that chief to move around in that section. Here are known as ochres or clay, definitely mineral rocks which you can find along creek sides, streams, dried up riverbeds, clay banks. Utilize these natural colors in our ceremonies, body paint when we're performing, also hunting when we apply this clay on. We actually cover our sweat glands to do when we're hunting so the animals cannot smell us. Tribal identification which we put on when we're hunting or gathering, letting our neighbors know where we're from. Also rock art. We utilize these colors to tell our history, what happened in that region. Along these beautiful rock and caves here in the region, which we do have in the rainforest here, but old paths that lead to it overgrowth. So we know they are here, it's just a problem trying to find it again. They do actually stay on for 3 months. These natural colors, natural chemicals. Now I'm just talking about that, guys. The natural colors. So I'm actually going to show you our identification. So the white clay here, it's actually calcium. Red clay is iron and the yellow clay is zinc. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So the white clay and the red clay we can eat, but most likely to feed to young babies and children. Now these two lines, top one represents mountains, middle one represents the river. So that is our boundaries, like I just talked about earlier. And family groups, the yellow ochre and the red ochre represent the family groups that look after the inland and coastal areas. So that is our tribal marking for identification when we put on hunting and gathering. Natural color, natural chemical, so it'll come off naturally. Good mosquito repellent too.
As we wrap up today's adventure, walking through this beautiful rainforest is a reminder of just how magical this place is. The towering trees around us are more than just part of the landscape. They're resources the local people have used for generations. These same trees are crafted into tools and even canoes, representing the deep connection between the people and their environment. Beneath the dense canopy, life flourishes. You can hear the calls of birds and the rustling of creatures that thrive in the cool shade. Every corner of this forest is teeming with life, from the smallest insects to the majestic animals that call this place home. And it's not just the plants and animals. The land itself tells a story. The minerals found in the rocks here are used to create vibrant natural paints that the local people apply to their bodies in cultural ceremonies. It's incredible to see how every part of this environment has its purpose, tied to a long history of respect and sustainability. This journey through the forest has been unforgettable. The knowledge, the beauty, the cultural significance. This is truly a place where nature and heritage intertwine. Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for our next adventure.
There you go guys, that's our muffin style band. Help yourself. Grab your walker stick, take a seat. Nice hot dainty tea there on the bench, made from natural herbs off the rainforest. Oh, good. And take a seat, guys. This is also a beautiful red cedar you're sitting on.
This whole thing shakes.